Hi, Adam. I'm looking at your Blogwork 2, Literature in the Digital Age, a blog by Adam Hussein. I'm just going to point out to you that I'm not sure if you want to have your name, if you want it to be findable, you might keep your name there, but while it's in process, you might want to eclipse your name. That's up to you. Okay, so who is the most popular in Act 1? And it's great that when you get into the body of the post that you specify that this is 12th night. Just a little note on punctuating. We generally italicize longer works when using MLA format. So I'm going to just read a little bit of your post so we can talk about this. One of the things that interested me when I started reading 12th Night was how the characters interacted with each other. The aspect that I was most interested in was who each character was talking to. The reason for this was that, for me, this shows who is the most important character, as well as how each character relates to each other. I feel that this is a good thing to visualize, especially in this act, because each of the scenes are depicting separate scenes, and it can get a bit confusing for me to remember who talked to who. So I tried to stress this repetition of vague pronouns. You might, when you have a pronoun that seems to hold too much in it, you might want to articulate the noun, right? So the reason for this interest was that, for me, this aspect shows who is the most important character, as well as how each character relates to each other. And I think just the addition, when you have vague pronouns, just the addition of the noun that's associated with them can make a big difference. The mind map, I might explain, I might give some information that this is a one-dimensional map, a flat map. It's not a digital map. There's no ArcGIS here. And I might share that it's from Mindomo. That's really important to locate this, right? You'll also notice, if you look at this page, how frequently in this particular paragraph you reference I. And that can be problematic, because then it makes the reader think that it isn't about them, right? You've eclipsed the you viewpoint, is what we call this, right? And the reader understands that you are more interested in your own experience with it than their experience. And so I would ask that maybe every third I, just as an activity, you would delete every third I and try to find a replacement for that. That could help this and strengthen this piece of writing. For the most part, I appreciate what you were doing here, and that is definitely evident in the map that you've prepared. So that movement and the crowding shows the need for such mapping. So that was really well done. The two different groups associated around the two different female main characters, they are important characters. They are also the objects of desire, and that's really interesting too, especially that one, Viola, has agency. She's an actor, whereas Olivia is acted upon. So there's different kinds of energy surrounding them. I think you're doing a great job, Adam. Keep up the good work. Thanks.